Welcome everyone to the recycling bin. Susie,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
Still not sure about that.
Great.
Great.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's weird to be here
It is.
after being in the winner's circle.
Well,
for
you are
so
still a
long.
winner. You did win, and as a winner, you have earned immunity. I do have some news for you, though. Congratulations, you are the captain, except there's a glitch, and you're not a captain. You are a
What?
hacker,
Huh.
and you now have the ability to hack this folder.
Wait, what?
Yes. So you
No.
have one of two choices. You can either hack this folder by giving up your immunity necklace that you have earned because you won to another file in this folder and head and leave the recycling bin immediately and go back to your old folder. Or you can hold on to the immunity necklace that you earned and you can stay here on Encrypt, cast a vote, and become a permanent member of this folder. You have 60 seconds to make this decision. And
60, that's
you can
it?
60 seconds to make this decision, and you can speak out loud if you wish. Time starts now.
Okay. I had no idea. I wish someone had told me. Thanks. Wow. LOL. I think, I mean, you had to consider like all the options and like
Susie.
10. Yeah. I don't know. After considering all the options and like what might happen in the future and like all of that, I think with this size, I mean,
We need a decision, Susie.
okay, I'll just stay.
Okay. Thank you. Susie, you are now a member of Encrypt. You do have immunity. So, Marvin, please, I was not here last week. Can you please catch me up on what happened last week?
Allie went 5-4. Clearly that math doesn't add up because there was 10 of us at Tribal Council, and I ended up using my block a vote thing on Tanner and blocked Tanner's vote.
How did it feel to get to play an advantage?
Good.
Good? Good.
Yeah.
This is the second time advantages have gotten played at this specific recycling bin, folder attending recycling bin. Bruce, do you feel like there's a lot of advantages in this game?
I mean, it seems like it. Seems like there's advantages going around like Oprah for all these people in this room except for me. So that's great.
How many advantages do you think are in this game?
5 or less.
5 or less. Okay. At least 2 less, right?
At least 2 less. And to be honest with you, yeah, I mean, of course they're all getting used over here because the other team hasn't had to go. So
Tanner, Susie is now the 4th person to come from Keylogger over to Encrypt. Why do you think everybody's staying?
I think everyone's staying because I think they want to make close connections like in events for swap. I think that's my guess on why they're staying.
All right. Jonah, as the most recent person to stay sans Susie, what is your impression of this folder? You spent a day with them and now you've spent 5 days. Where do you think about this folder?
Well, I learned that they're not as kumbaya as the other tribe. It seems like everyone's kind of like against each other in a way, especially after the events of last tribal. So it's very interesting. Makes it more exciting and entertaining. But more kumbaya would be great.
Are you talking about the split vote?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, sure. It's just a mess.
It was a mess. It was a mess. What does this mess look like, Jazzy?
Oh man, it definitely there was a bit of a split vote last tribal. I think, people are trying to figure out who they can trust after, there was a bit of a blindside last time, and I think people want to, start rebuilding trust after a blindside. I
Are people doing that?
think so.
What about you, Chrisanne? Do you feel like trust is starting to be built back on this folder?
I wouldn't know. I've barely spoken to anyone.
Why is that?
I think because there was a long holiday, but I also think because some people can't be bothered to talk. I won't include Jazzy in that because I did like leave our conversation. So, but yeah, I just think long weekend, everybody's busy. They just couldn't be bothered, I guess.
Does anybody feel like Chrisanne's referencing them? Oh, okay. All right. Morgan, give us your overall opinion. What is this round like for the game?
Oh my God. I don't know. Y'all are teasing announcements, but then the announcements come and there's no like really juice in those announcements. So, I mean, hopefully after this, we can just form a tighter connection and hopefully get a win. So I would really like to experience a win if I make it through.
Okay. So there's a lot of talk about announcements, but then we feel like there's no juice. Is this a general consensus? Who here wants more juice?
I would like more juice.
I'd love more juice.
What give me an idea, Bruce. What is your idea of more juice?
More juice is a challenge that we get a head start on, and that the other team has no chance of winning. That's the juice I'm trying to hear.
Susie, why has Keylogger been so successful?
Oh, well, I was gonna say I would like some more juice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. From the video.
And why do I think? I don't. I honestly, I don't know. I literally have like, what were the challenge? The commercial. I mean, we got some creative brains. What
That's
was
like
before?
the greatest answer to the question I never asked.
What was the rest of the challenges?
I don't know. I asked you about the juice, Susie. The juice.
Oh well, yeah, that. Yeah, I would like some juice.
Marvin, talk to me. Is there talk about like what's going on at Keylogger? Because I mean, y'all's business is out on Front Street. What about Keylogger?
I don't think so. I think we're more so worried about our folder than the other folder. I just know that their numbers are dwindling down because people keep staying over here. Because now they're at what, 4 or 5 people on that tribe? Or folder. Besides that, I don't know. I don't talk to people about what's going on the
Yeah, Marvin brings up a good point, Jonah. This is the 4th recycling bin in a row to have 10 people attend. In your org experience, is this a first? Jonah?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me. Sorry, what was the question? I was like, I totally like blanked.
This is the first recycling bin to feature 10 people 4 times in a row. Listen, this is the first time that, oh my God, now I don't even remember the way I said the question. We have experienced 10 people at a recycling bin 4 times in a row. Every recycling bin has had 10 people at it. In your org experience, is this a first? That was the question.
Definitely, because I don't play survivor orgs. Yeah, it's interesting. You definitely don't see it like on TV, so I mean, so that's pretty cool. But
Nick,
yeah.
what about you? I know you just got here, but I want to know, what has been the impact of the twist on the way you play the game?
Hi, sorry, I just had to say goodbye to a couple of Catholic kids. Till this is over.
Did you show them my background?
I think that it is my first time experience.
All right. Well, with that, it is time to vote. So you're going to cast your deletions. But before we do, does anybody have anything that they need to say? Oh, silent this time. All right. So now you will then go to your prod chats and you will cast your vote for deletion. Please, if you've already cast your pre-vote, go ahead and recast that vote so it bumps it to the top of the prod chat. I am going to go tally that vote. Please feel free to talk about anything amongst yourself except for this game or the vote.
Hi, baddies. So sorry I'm late.
Yeah, you're okay.
You're good. All good.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
I was late
have a
too, and
Catholic-
so
I have a Catholic school, and
yeah,
they
I was
just
late too,
went
so
to
it's okay.
But we're arriving. I have to find a stick to put up this wood.
Mhm.
Is there a poker? There's not. There's a stick already here that's so hot. All right. Let's be kind to me, please. So
It was like your screen was freezing a bit.
Anybody have shoutouts?
shout out to Kids Bop 22.
Woo! Yay, Kids Bop.
Features.
Shout out to my prod guest Lyndon.
Shout out to my podcast Max. Love you.
This
Shout
feature.
out to the snow and ice storm that I'm gonna use as an excuse not to go to work tomorrow.
Ugh, gosh,
but-
I'm sorry you're going through that. Blech.
So sorry you have to deal with that. That's nasty, icky, gross.
It is.
Kids Bop 22 features the song Stronger, Call Me Maybe, Starships, What Makes You Beautiful, Boyfriend, Wild Ones. I haven't heard Wild Ones in a minute. I might play this just to hear it.
It
What
looks
the
like
hell?
a CD from a long time ago.
Why is that the wrong disc
I've
in
been
here?
Kids Bop 34 is in here.
What?
I feel scammed.
That is such a scam.
What's on
Where
Kids
did
Bop
you get it,
34?
Nick?
I guess we'll be Googling, Liz.
Oh, this is
Where did you get it? Because that's what they would never
it's
do.
off from camp. It's from camp. So it's like
So someone
understand.
someone might have put it in the wrong CD case.
All right, here is what is on
I-
Kids Bob
I think
34.
so.
All Time Low, This Town, That's My Girl, Gold, Closer, 24 Karat Magic, Semi Love, Let Me Love You, Scars to Your Beautiful, Starving, We Don't Talk Anymore, Don't Want to Know, The Greatest, and My Way.
What Kids Bop is that from?
Okay.
34.
So like I feel like these Kids Bop CDs really show their age.
They do.
Do you guys want to see the mess that these gremlins left
Oh God.
after popcorn?
All right. I
got-
am back. Before I read the votes, does anybody have a hidden USB or other advantage that they would like to play? Now is the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. Once the votes are read, the deletion is final. The person deleted will have a moment to express themselves, and then they must leave the Zoom immediately. I will tally the votes. First vote. Jazzy. Chris-Ann. Jazzy. Chris-Ann. 2 votes Jazzy, 2 votes Chris-Ann. Chris-Ann. Jazzy. 3 votes Jazzy, 3 votes Chris-Ann. Jazzy. Tanner. It's 4 votes Jazzy, 3 votes Chris-Ann, 1 vote Tanner. Jazzy. Next vote, last vote, and 5th person to leave Inferno. Jazzy, you have been deleted.
Sorry, Jazzy.
It's all good. It's all good, guys. No hard feelings whatsoever. Good game, y'all.
Sorry,
and
Jazzy.
No, it's all good. Like, I had a great time. Best of luck to y'all, and no hard feelings whatsoever.
Thank you, Jazzy. Well, what was a split vote last week is now a split vote this week. But there's an announcement coming up, so hold on to your shorts. It's gonna get juicy.